Californians have seen and felt for so long the hazardous thick smoke from wildfires.
The smoke enveloping cities from New York to the Carolinas, coming from hundreds of wildfires burning in Canada. KTLA's Sandra Mitchell joins us more on this developing news. Sandra, those pictures were apocalyptic.
Yes, of course, we all know what wildfire smoke is like, right? On the East Coast right now, experts say it is the worst wildfire smoke anywhere in the U.S. in 20 years. In fact, it was so bad that pilots that were trying to land commercial planes said they were having trouble seeing the runways at airports in New York and in Philadelphia. And that's causing flight delays as the FAA slows down approaching planes. In Washington, D.C., look at this, some of our nation's most enduring monuments, the Capitol, the Washington Monument, shrouded in smoke. And there are just a few people on the streets there, some wearing N95 masks as advised by health officials, keeping out those ash particles that are still lingering in the air. Schools canceling outdoor activities. Last night, Major League Baseball games postponed in Philadelphia, New York, and in Washington. The National Weather Service extending those air quality alerts, meaning it really is not safe for people with asthma and other issues to be outside. From New England now all the way to South Carolina, the smoke from the Canadian wildfires pushing south. It is seeping into the Midwest. We're talking about Ohio, Indiana, Michigan. And in New York City, the Broadway shows have been canceled. Air quality is improving today, yes, but they tell us it still smells like burning wood and the skies look ominous. It's still dangerous. Mayor Eric Adams there in New York says closures could continue into the weekend. And people who have to go outside say they're trying not to breathe in that contaminated air.
The smoke is kind of like strong, so I didn't want to breathe too much of it in. And I was out this morning without it on, and it's, kind of like a walk, so I wanted to try to protect myself as much as I can.
If we reach a point where you have to shut down things, we're willing to do so. The precedent is already there. We're not at that point. We're at the point where each entity would make their determination based on a sound recommendation by the Department of Health and Hygiene.
This is really hard to imagine, but this is affecting 98 million people. They are under unsafe air quality warnings right now. It could be days before they see any relief. But again, getting better in New York City, but now moving south and into the Midwest. Court and Sam.
East Coast, West Coast was trending. And I was covering Tupac's Star, so I thought that's why it was trending. But it was, again, East Coast, West Coast fighting each other over worse air quality, Kai. We just can't we find a reason to bicker with that other coast over there.
Yeah, well, they won the battle in that particular subject yesterday, and they are continuing.